Du Hoa. I'm from Vietnam. I was born in the war zone. I saw the killings and the destruction by the war when I was just a little boy, just younger than you are here now. I witnessed the brutal acts of the communists throughout my childhood every night. I heard the sound of machine guns and explosions. People's lives was in turmoil. My mother had to work extremely hard so our family could survive. The communists of North Vietnam have caused this killing and destruction that burned in my brains. They had no regard for peace or happiness for innocent people. They was cold-blooded and possessed evil minds because they made every effort to kill the South Vietnamese people. The South Vietnamese, with the help of American officers, they stood up and pushed back the barbaric demons. They together decisively defeated the communists in many battles. With the returning Sioux invasion from the north, and the people of the south were trying to resume their normal lives. However, the communists would never give up their evil ambitions to take over the internationally recognized free and sovereign nation of South Vietnam. The war went on. My family, like many others, continued struggling with our daily life. I remember many nights. I enjoyed playing with my friends. We had good times. We made toys together using empty soda can and bamboo stick to make guns. Playing with my friends under the moonlight was so beautiful. But suddenly, one night, while we were playing, an unfamiliar noise erupted in the middle of the playground. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. The sound of the machine guns had totally erased a peaceful atmosphere and turned it into a night of terror. "Let's run!" my friend shouted and ran home quickly, and my whole family rushed into a bunker inside our home. The shooting continued several minutes long. I realized that Viet Cong had launched an attack on my village. The horror nights were over, but much tragic news spread out the village the next morning. My worst fear was that my best friend's father had got shot and killed in the night. Then the darkest day in April 1975, that the North had successfully invaded the South, the Republic of South Vietnam, that caused the collapse, the panic, the fall of Saigon, the huge disaster to the people. The South Vietnam had fallen into the hands of the communists. We lost our country, and we lost our freedom. Consequently, the people had to accept their fate. We had to live under cruel oppression of the communists. My family was forced to move to the wild land. We had to clear the jungle with our bare hands to plant potatoes and vegetables for our living. I was just a young boy, and I experienced the first hand of very hard manual labor throughout my teen years. It was obvious there was no future here for me, and I must fight the way to get out. I knew. In 1979, with the arrangement of my family, I started my mission. The mission called to escape the communists of Vietnam. My mission didn't come easy for me. I have tried to escape 11 times before I could make it out to the ocean. But the desperation did not stop there. My boat was crowded with frightened people, and it was running for 5 days and nights in the deep sea with strong winds and big waves, and this tiny, unworthy watercraft did not reach our destination. The boat was lost, water and food running out, fuel almost gone, and worst storm was about to come. People on the boat knew that they was facing imminent death. They began praying to God and asking God to take our souls to heaven, so our bodies could sink to the deepest ocean floor. As the boat kept drifting in frightened water, I kept looking in the far horizon, and suddenly I spotted a small black dot from a distance. I screamed out loud, "I see land!" I saw everyone turn his and her face of desperation and hopelessness into a small gleam of sunny light of hopes in everyone's eyes. The next few moments, the black dot got larger and larger quickly. Everybody in the boat yelled out loud, "It is a big ship!" God has sent an angel to help the refugees and save 102 people, men, women, children on board back in the boat. I stood. It was the most desperate moment of any person ever clinging back to life that I ever witnessed on my own eyes. It was clear that we found life in the death. My first step on that big ship, I kneeled down and looked up above and thank you, Lord, for saving me, saving my people. In September 1982, I finally got an airplane ticket to go to the United States of America. I knew I finally reached my destination, the destination of freedom. My life continued on with struggles. I live in a new country, new society, with a brand new language. Language barrier had been the hardest obstacle for my new life. But I was determined. I knew what I had to do to become a good son of my new mother's land. My teacher started teaching me lessons, and I started learning English. As soon as I could speak, read, and write English, I joined the United States Navy. I was so proud and happy to wear one of the uniform of the United States Armed Forces. Yes, I was standing tall, side by side with my fellow servicemen and women to help protect the faith of our beautiful world of free enterprise and democracy. I served my new country on the magnificent aircraft carrier USS America. I went through the most struggle to seek freedom. Then I fought to protect it. Freedom is not free. I believe people should realize that freedom is the utmost crucial element for all humanity. I therefore wrote the book, The Escapes and My Journey to Freedom. I wrote the book through my eyes. This is a story of life and death, good and evil, hardship and fortune. But the most important thing of all, this book will tell people that we'd rather die than live with the brutal communists of Vietnam.